Hi, welcome to Free Spirit. So I did a whole deck collection of the Kryon Oracle cards. I have 3, and now I'm doing each individual close-up review. These are the Kryon Oracle cards. Lee Carroll has been channeling Kryon for decades, and there's a website. I'll put it down below. But these are the Oracle cards that I treated myself to as well. And I'll put the deck collection of all 3 decks in the description as well if you want to see all 3 that I have that are based on Lee Carroll and the Kryon channelings. But this is all amazing energy to be put into card decks, and that's why I treated myself to all 3. So this is the Kryon Oracle cards. You'll get a guidebook, and it will have channeled messages from Lee Carroll for every card. Love yourself. I love this. But you won't even, well, you will need them actually, because there's keywords on each card. But this is the backs of the cards. They're 44 cards. It's all of light and a key message. So you have Akashic lineage, and at the end I'll pull a card for us. Always with God. This is very high vibrational. As above, so below. I love that. And look, it looks like love, heart. Balanced survival. Belonging to the Creator. Benevolent change. Benevolent energy. Celebrate what's coming. Claim your power. Recurring message. Compassionate action also. Creating synchronicity. Creative seed. How beautiful. Divine wisdom. Eternal family. I love that. Family forever. Future potentials. Help from spirit. You know, I love that one. Help from spirit. Helping others. Hear it as family. Oh, it's so pretty. Higher self. I am eternal. Increasing your light. Intuition. Joy. Light of the Creator. Love yourself. Never alone. I love these. These are recurring messages. One with everything. Part of God. Pleasing God. Pure intent. Recalibration of self. Relax and be. Rewrite the past. Right place, right time, right? Like with divine timing, you're meant to be here. Show your light. Soul perfection. Speak your affirmations. The energy of love. How beautiful. You see the faint hearts and the outpouring. Wait for synchronicity. You are powerful. This has been a recurring message. Divine power. You carry light. I just heard a honk outside. Your body is listening, and your light helps. This is such a recurring message, why it's so important, our energy, everything. There's no mistake why I was guided to buy these for the new year. With everything that we're going through right now, let's get divine messages right now from the Kryon Oracle cards. I'll put down below the deck collection I have of this, and also the website where you can read for yourself some of the channelings that are really amazing and timeless channelings, I would say. So let's get some messages from the Kryon Oracle cards, knowing who is going to be seeing this and what's going on and where our energy's at, what we need to keep in our minds and hearts for the Kryon Oracle cards. So these are 44 cards again with the Kryon messages. So let's get started. Video. Oh boy, feels such a release. Our body holds so much of what's been going on. What would you like us to know? What is most important for us to hold in our spirit right now? Oh, right in my hand, divine wisdom. Divine wisdom. At this point, you could really be feeling infused with downloads of divine wisdom at this time. This has been a recurring message that they're actually really coming through with divine wisdom. Let's see if there's even a pure, real channeling message for the divine wisdom. because I have to tell you something. When I just peeked at the deck before even putting on this channel, the Divine Wisdom, I flipped open the guidebook, and Divine Wisdom, it led to this video, me creating this video, because I flipped this to this when I was thinking, should I do this close-up review now? And it went to Divine Wisdom. So no doubt this is a message. What if you don't have to be reborn again and again, but instead you simply awaken to the wisdom of the past? It would be wisdom you did not develop in this lifetime, but rather a wisdom that has come from many lifetimes over and over. And that is a recurring message of how we are rebirthing. We are ascending right here. We are going higher. We are tapped into more of our divine higher self right here. We don't have to be reborn. We are all feeling that. That's literally what happens. We don't have to be reborn again and again. Right now, we're awakening to more of our higher self and bringing that in. That's the divine wisdom we're having access to be our higher selves here on this planet. From Lee Carroll himself, I feel this is the greatest axiom or paradigm of the new energy we are in. Kryon is starting to teach that we are in a new energy where we can, quote unquote, awaken to the past. It would be like suddenly remember everything you had learned as an old soul from lifetimes of learning and experience. Odd as this may sound, I see it almost every week within the seminar attendees I meet. Person after person tells me that they have just realized something wise within themselves and are going to act on it. They tell me that it's like they were reborn into another world. They somehow recognize that they know more than they should and even start guiding others with good advice. This is what Kryon has been speaking of regarding the attribute of the old soul, the ability to awaken to greater truths which seem to be remembered. Divine wisdom is the design, and we all have participated in experiences that have created it. Now we are asked to share it. An essential family, eternal family. We are being asked to rise up in the fullness of all we are, incorporate more of our higher selves. We're literally being born again right now. That's part of the ascension. We're bringing in more of our higher self. We all know that. I'm speaking to you because you already have that divine wisdom, right? We're just having like breadcrumbs to give us exclamation marks. That is what's happening all around. That's what you're seeing on the big stage, small stage. That's what you're feeling on the inside. That's the rising up, so to speak, that we constantly talk about. It's recurring messages in different words, but that's what it is. We're bringing, like how my first video ever on this channel was, we're here to ground higher love. We're here to bring in more of our higher self into our everyday. And that is kind of the mess of what we're seeing now, because the old has to be released. The old paradigms cannot work. And we have literally ascended, and it's so dense and heavy here. It takes a while for the earth to catch up, right? It's almost like we're bringing this divine wisdom and all that we are here now. So that's the divine wisdom. I don't even want to go any farther because that's really a lot of what that energy, what it is, what's happening. So this has been Kryon Oracle cards, Lee Carroll. I'll put the website for the channeling of those messages if you ever want to read. But this is 44 cards that have the teachings and the channelings of Kryon put on Oracle cards. And this is all recurring messages, especially if you do readings yourself or you get spirit messages. We're all tapping into the same thing. It's though I may say different words or you say different words, but this is what is happening. We're all tapping into that energy that's saying, yes, we are all tapping into this divine wisdom, this divine knowing. That is why we're here. That is the energy that needs to be for the ascending, for how we're all ascending and bringing a new sense of order to things or making things better. We're grounding higher love here. So we all have different terms, but it's all the same. It's all the same. It's this divine wisdom. And you who's listening already have this divine wisdom. So you're just screaming, yes, yes, yes. This is an exclamation mark. I know that already. That's our divine wisdom. It's what we're doing with it now, how we're sharing it now, how we're utilizing it, you, me, everyone you see, how they're individually taking that divine wisdom and applying it to where they're planted to make it better. And our energy is being felt and resonating. It's just amazing how it's all interconnected and synchronized and working. That's all I can say. But this is Kryon Oracle cards, Lee Carroll. I'll put the link to the deck. I'll put the link to more information, his website, and also to the deck collection, where I literally treated myself in this new year to be directly fed with this energy for us to stay you know, I consider this a direct feeding. I don't know how else to explain it, because no one in the physical is giving me this type of energy back. Like, as much as I'm outpouring it, I need to be fed too. I'm in the middle of winter. I don't have nature. I get direct spirit messages, but I need more of a direct feeding. So that's what I feel like with these kinds of decks. So the deck collection has all of these: Gaia Revealed, Manifesting Your Mastery, and the Kryon. So I'll put the link to that to show all the decks, okay? But this has been the close-up review of the Kryon Oracle cards. Take care. Bye-bye.